uh, uh, the dynamics of growth of the 21st century. You know. So India is just another traveler in that train of growth, in that train of development.
But it's just really interesting to observe how the relationship between those four countries will grow. How do you think the cooperation between the four will intensify?
Well, these four countries are not ranged against any other country or any other group of countries, you know. It is not even an effort to flex our muscles by joining hands with other countries which are on the move. Well, we are trying to learn from each other. We are trying to emulate the good practices from other countries. But let me hasten to add that it is going to be a big power, big force, economical, political, because a huge population also gets involved. So as a result of which, it should be reflected in reorganizing the multilateral institutions, the other global institutions.
There's been a lot of talk lately about turning BRIC into an international organization. What's the latest news on that?
Well, as of now, BRIC is a cooperative effort between the four countries, the four emerging economies. Really cannot spell out what shape or what form BRIC is going to take in the years to come, and how many more will join the BRIC, because there are other countries who are knocking at the doors of the BRIC outfit, saying that they also would like to become partners along with BRIC. But right now, we are confined to these four countries, and there is immense potential as I see it.
Sir, India and Russia have a history of close ties. Russian production actually dominated Indian arms market. This summer, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton was in India and signed a bilateral treaty between India and the United States on military and technical cooperation. What will change for Russia after this?
Well, with Russia we have a time-tested relationship, you know. Well, we can never forget the kind of support that we received from the then Soviet Union in the formative years of India's independence, you know. Some of our basic economic establishments, like the public sector's industries, were set up with the help of the Soviet Union. I am of the view that the relationship that we have with other countries will certainly not be at the cost of our relationship with the Russian Federation. Yesterday I had met the leadership of the Russian Federation, including a call on President Medvedev, and I have been reassured that India and Russia will move hand in hand to face the world at large.
But as far as the United States goes, would that mean the signing of a bilateral treaty between India and America, that the period of distrust between the two countries that actually dates back to the Cold War is over now?
The relationship between countries keep changing, but some relationship keeps steadfast, like the one I mentioned about India-Russia relationship. Well, United States, we have struck, it has always been very cordial, and we have friendly relationship with United States, regardless of their relationship with other countries, you know. It's going to be a very warm relationship between United States and India, but let me assure you, it is not at the cost of our relationship with other countries.
What would you say is the most important issue between Russia and India, Russia and Indo-Russian bilateral relations?
The relationship between two countries, it cannot be compartmentalized in terms of what would be the own relationship which one values. I think we will have to take the relationship in its totality, in the holistic sense, you know. And when you look at it in that holistic sense, I think the answer is that it is positive, it is very favorable, and it is very encouraging.
Minister Krishna, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.